Good morning, my yarny friends. Hope everyone is doing well today. I was reading your comments and I got a kick out of Carlina's. She said, I told my husband I'm not leaving the house until I watch Sara. I love that. Thank you. Tell your husband thank you. You guys are so much fun. I just love our Tuesday morning get-togethers. It's like getting together with a whole bunch of friends that we can just chat and have a good time. Alrighty, now I did pop in a wee bit early. I just got impatient. I wanted to get started. So everybody, I'm Sara Sach. Welcome to the Coffee and Crochet with Sara live YouTube podcast, and I'm super glad you're here. I hope you aren't all frazzled up about Thanksgiving. I was, but I slept horrible last night, and I decided this morning that's so silly to worry about things. Just get up and have a great day. So I am. Before we get started, let's do our clinkety clink clink. And all that is saying, hello, I'm here, and let me know what you're drinking and where you're from. Don't put your addresses. I just like to know states and countries. It just so I know where you're all watching from. I know, around the world, it's a different time there and all of that stuff. And so that's why I always record all of my live videos. So if you don't get a chance to tune in when we're doing the live, especially this month and next month when everything's so crazy busy, you can watch it later on when you get a chance. Thank you for tuning in live, and thank you for watching when you get a chance. I appreciate it, because I appreciate all of you. Okay, now, the first thing I want to do is I want to tell you about some happy mail I got this week. I got this postcard. Thank you for sending it to me. Isn't that pretty? I really appreciate when I get a postcard, and I get people all the time ask me for my P.O. box. I don't have one. I just decided not to get a P.O. box. And so if you want my address and you want to send a card or a note, or, it's Christmas, maybe a Christmas card, you can contact me through the web page, which is down underneath this video where it just says website or web page. Just click that link and I'll take you over there. And then there's a tab that says contact, or might say contact us or contact me. If you hit that tab, it'll shoot an email right to me, and I'll be happy to send you my address after I make sure you're not spam, okay? The other card I got this week was so sweet. I got this card from Premier. It is just beautiful. Premier Yarn sent this. Isn't this beautiful? It looks like it's hand watercolored. Hand painted. I don't know if it is or not, but it's really beautiful. Happy Thanksgiving from Premier Yarns. It says, hello, Sara. It's addressed right to me. It says, thank you for all your support as an affiliate for the Premier Yarns brand. We sincerely appreciate it. Your friends at Premier Yarns. I really appreciate this because I have been affiliates with other yarn companies that I never even heard from or even let me know what they wanted. Yarn would just show up and I would do something with it. So I really love the communication I get from Premier Yarn. And it's a really great company. I'm really impressed with the quality of their yarns and also how kind they are and thoughtful of their customers. I just really appreciate that. All right, I'm going to set this aside. I know you're all here because you want to know who won, right? Because this is just awesome. Before I announce that, remember I told you they sent me this one for me to make, to test out? Well, I have to tell you, it is absolutely adorable. Look at this. Is that not the cutest thing? I had so much fun making this. This is from the DIY Handicrafts. Isn't that beautiful? There's 6 sunflowers and leaves. The only thing I might do different is maybe you've got wires that hold up your leaves and your flowers. I think I might use a thicker wire, more of a flower wire that you use when you're making flowers. I think I might use that next time, but it's just adorable and it's a really nice size. And I'm going to set it up. I have a cabinet in my bathroom because I told y'all I have a sunflower bathroom. We call it the yellow sunshine bathroom, but it has sunflowers in there. And I'm going to put this in there. I think it'll be a nice addition to the decor. But I do think I'm going to pick up some longer wires because see how these kind of droop just a little bit? It just needs a little bit thicker wire. No problem. The pattern was easy to follow. But I will tell you, if you don't do Amis very often, the pattern's written what I call old style. It's not written the way I write. It's very basic and written the way most Ami patterns. Amigurumi is what I call them, but I know that pronunciation's not right. But anyway, I wanted you to see what they sent me to make and how it turned out. I absolutely love it. Now you can purchase one of these kits on their website. I have the link underneath this video as well, but if you have trouble finding it, I always put my blog link that goes, I call it my blog newsletter. I always make a blog that has everything we talked about in it, and then I'll post that because sometimes people want the links and they're easier to find that way. And so you can find the link to this, okay? Now, what was the giveaway? The giveaway was one of the kits, and you can see it's a cute, adorable penguin. And I chose this one. They let me choose. And I chose this one because it's super duper cute, but also it's a little Christmassy. But if you're not one who really likes to celebrate Christmas or anything, it's winter. You know, so anybody would enjoy this. And again, it comes with everything to make it. The yarn, the needles, the crochet hooks, stitch markers, everything you need to make the penguin. And then you're also going to get one of my Coffee and Crochet with Sara big muslin bags. All right. And if you want to purchase one of these, just go to my Etsy shop. The prices are still marked down. Everything's $5 less than it was. So, and I'm going to have to order some more of the black ones. I've just got a few. So if you order a black one, they're like this, only black. I did order some more. So we have to get some more of those made. But anyway, you can buy those off Etsy if you want them. The winner's going to receive both of these. And of course, I always put a little make that I made in there. Just so you have something that I made. All right, are you ready? Who's going to do the drum roll? Okay, let me look on my notes. I can't remember the name. All right, I have to tell you the funniest story. Like I said, I had trouble sleeping last night, and so I got up and I was getting everything ready for my video, and I was working on editing some pictures for tomorrow's video, and then I come in here and I'm like, oh, I forgot to put the names in the random generator. Well, that takes time. There we go, Kim. She did the drum roll. I almost forgot to choose the winner this morning because I always wait until the last minute because I want to give everybody a chance, okay? All right, so the winner is, Sherry Johnson. Sherry Johnson. Johnson. Congratulations. This is a wonderful prize. And if you don't contact me within so many days, I usually give you 2 weeks. Then I'll pick another winner. But to be honest with you, I have not had to do that in like 3 years. I have not had, everybody always contacts me. Okay, Sherry, how can you contact me? Number 1, do not ever put your shipping address or email address in a comment or anywhere ever public where anybody can find it on anything. The way you contact me is click that link down underneath this video that says website. Go to that website. It'll shoot you right over there. And then there's a tab that says contact us. I talked about it earlier in the video. Hit that tab and it'll shoot me an email. If that's a little complicated, because some people aren't into like clicking links and all that, you can go to the Posh Pooch Designs business page and contact me through a message there. If you go to my personal page, the Keith and Sara Sach page, which is the one my husband and I have together, I won't see it because unless we are friends, I will not see your email. I have it closed down because I was getting so much spam. I hate spam. I don't hate very many things. Sometimes I strongly dislike things, but I cannot stand spam and people who post stuff that's it has nothing to do with what we're doing. just because they want you to click links. Never click links unless they're mine, okay? Anyway, congratulations, Sherry. I did not see your name come up, so if you know her, let her know. And make sure you contact me. The thing is, this won't be sent out probably till next Monday because we're having our actual Thanksgiving on Friday. So I won't be shipping. I usually ship on Friday, so we're going to ship on Monday this week. Okay? Just an FYI. Congratulations. I'm excited for you because I know you'll love this. All right, I'm going to set this aside. I know. I have my desk just filled with things to talk about. So, as I always say, buckle up, Buttercup. It's going to be a bumpy ride. All righty. Now, the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is Premier asked me to let you all know about their Black Friday sale. And you probably have seen this floating around, this picture. This is their Black Friday sale. Select yarns are on sale. Some of them are $5, some $4, some $3, some $2, and some $1. You heard that right. See right there? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And some of them they listed here are like the bold sweet rolls, canyon colors. Those are gorgeous. The basic Chanel, that one's really popular, and they put that one on there. I'm really glad because there were some issues with it, and so now it's all back in stock. And the brights as well, and more. Okay, so I have the link underneath this video that is my affiliate link. Even if you don't go purchase a bunch of it, go look what's on sale. You might change your mind. But the link is underneath this video as well, and you can find it on my Posh Pooch Design page. It's also at the top of the group page if you're looking for the affiliate link. If you can't find it, just post it somewhere on one of the comments and I'll find it for you. Okay, it's a really great Black Friday sale. All right, let me check my notes here because I want to see if I wrote down, I believe it goes through the 24th, which is Saturday. Or maybe is it Sunday? I didn't write those dates down on there. But it is an excellent sale. I want you to go there and look at the yarns that are on sale. I mean, $5, $4, $3, $2, and $1. I mean, it's worth it. A lot of great stuff there. And I really like the graphic they made. Isn't that pretty? I think this is one of the canyon colors that she's wearing in that sweater. The canyon color yarns are just beautiful. They're really different and interesting and really great colors. I don't have any yet. I only have seen them on the website. And one thing to do when you go to Premier Yarn or any website that has yarn on it that you're looking at, go and look at the patterns that they've made with it. Because even if you don't want to make those particular patterns, you can see what the yarn looks like stitched up into something. One of the ones, when I was doing this, it's on this side. When I was doing the poppy on this hood, when I first started working with it, I thought, wow, that's really pretty. And then after I was really working with it, I'm like, that is gorgeous yarn. But I went and looked at the website at the poppy yarn, and they are really pretty yarns. They lay out nicely and everything. And so that'll give you an idea of something you can make with it. Even if you don't use that pattern, it still gives you an idea what the yarn looks like. All right, so do yourself a favor, hit that Premier link, affiliate link that's underneath this video in that description box. Okay, if you can't find the description box, I get people all the time telling me, where's the description box? Where's the notes under the video? Underneath the video, there's a little thing. It either says see more or there'll be an arrow. Click that and the whole bottom will open up and it will have links and information. I tell people to go there after, well, if you have questions on a video, click that because you'll find information there and you'll also find links to my blog that will help with explanations and pictures. Okay? All right. Now, I know some of you have already ordered from this and I thank you very much because I get 10% of what you order. Okay? And what that does is it helps me get more money so I can order more yarn so I can do more giveaways. Okay? All righty. Whew! All right, now we're going to talk about what happened this week at Posh Pooch Designs. I just basically had some fun, okay? So I'm going to pull this over here. Yes, you're hearing bells. All right, let's go to my other camera here. What I have here is, we did a silver sparkle garland with beads, and this is the one that I made. I'm going to go put it back. I put it on my piano. I love it. It's so pretty. It's 3 of these stitches. It kind of look like a puff stitch, but not exactly. And then we put beads in between. I used little red hearts and green. I have some plain red ones also. And it's just really pretty. It's sparkly. And when you can put this with a string of lights, and it's gorgeous. Okay? But we're having an ugly sweater party for our family get together, and I wanted a ugly sweater style display. So what I did is I took my Christmas yarn, that's your basic variegated, and I did the same stitch, and then I strung along pom-pom yarn that's already made, just some red I had on hand, and then I used bells. Isn't that adorable? It's the same pattern, but it looks completely different because I did it a little bit different. And so I got a lot of videos. I got a lot of comments and messages that said, do I have to use silver yarn? Absolutely not. You do whatever works best with the colors in your, decorations that you're doing. It's a lot of fun. And with this pom-pom yarn, all I did is when I do that first single crochet after the stitch, I just put it through that loop. I didn't single crochet it in anything. I just put it through that loop, and the pom-poms hold it in place, and then when I hang it, it's kind of droopy, like, let me move that, like this. Isn't that pretty? And it's a lot of fun, and this is going to look really pretty. I have a stand that says Ugly Sweater Party, and then I made some ugly sweaters off my ugly sweater pattern that are ornaments. You can find that on my blog in the Christmas playlist. And I did them with my leftovers, and so they're all kind of different and weird and cute. And my grandgirls were looking at them, and they're like, oh, I love this one. Oh, I love that one. So that was a lot of fun. And I'll show them to you, but I don't want to show them to you yet because I'm still working on them. But I had to make 9 of them. Okay, and so I thought this would be perfect for the decorations around my ugly sweater party display. And so I wanted to show you because when you're working on a pattern and the pattern designer has used a certain kind of yarn, and you're like, I don't like that color, or I don't like those beads, or I don't want sparkle yarn, or you don't have to. The main things in making a pattern your own, meaning you can pick out whatever colors of yarn you want. This would be beautiful in a white sparkle with snowflake buttons or just snowflakes. I mean, you could do so much with it. Blue buttons so that it has a snow winter theme. Whatever's going on your tree and your decorations, just do that. Someone's made a scarf. You love the stitch, but you don't like the colors. Change the colors. And another thing is, as long as you stay within the right pattern weight, and I know we've talked about this before, you can switch fibers depending on what you're going to do with it. You're like, I don't really like the cotton. Maybe I'll do acrylic. Or I don't really like that alpaca. That's expensive. Maybe I'll do acrylic. You can. Just stay within that yarn weight. Okay? But I wanted you to see these because they're so pretty. And this was, I think this was our Friday fun. Yes, it was. It was the Friday fun. So I think I probably just wound those all up. I'm going to go put those back out in my living room. Okay, I'm going to pull this other one down here. And we're going to go back over to that other camera. And this is what else happened this week. This is the Christmas ornament that you can use as a coaster if you want to. Really pretty. I use sparkle yarns. You don't have to. And we added that sticky felt on the back. And if you don't remember what that is, let me grab one over here. This is what the stilky. Let's try this again. This is what the sticky felt looks like. 99 cents, and you get a sheet that's 9 by 12 inches, and you can just, what I did is I took a lid off something that I had that would fit, and I just cut a bunch of circles, okay? And then you can use these as ornaments hung from your tree, and it hides your stitches. Or you can use it as a coaster, and you've got that felt back on the back. You can also use it as a gift tag and write, to John, love, grandma, whatever. On the felt, you can write on it with a marker. You can even add stickers. okay, and use it as a gift tag. Just hook it on their gift. And then they have an ornament to go along with the gift that you gave them. And so this is a really interesting pattern because I was not intending to make a wreath. I was intending to make a circle into a square. And then I saw as I did this in between stitch, it looked like a wreath. And so then I thought, well, I could just add some French knots and they look like the holly berries. And I love how it turned out. And I used just the yarn to go with the holly berries for a bow, but you could add a button, a Christmas, you know, those flat backs, you could hot glue one on, or you could put your bow down here at the bottom and you can use real ribbon. Like I say, use your creative juices because the possibilities are endless. Okay, now what we did yesterday, these are what I call my holiday napkin baskets. Okay, this one has fall colors. It'd be great for fall or Thanksgiving get-togethers. And this one has Christmas colors. And I really love this. I'm going to grab this one. This is the Premier Basics Multi. And I believe it's called Mary. Yes. But these are really deep colors. And I just loved it. And I wanted to use it for this basket. But I didn't have any. It wasn't a glitter yarn. And so what I did is I took that number 10. Let me grab that for you so you can see it. This is the number 10 thread that is a gold glitter. And you end up holding the two together and you get this beautiful glitter along with your deep colors. Okay, now I didn't do that on the fall color one. I just used, this one I think is called Harvest, yes. I just used the Basics Multi on the Harvest. And I really wanted to choose those two colors because the colors are real close together. A lot of the yarns nowadays that are variegated, the color striping is real far apart. And I wanted these colors to be close together so that they would play really pretty with each other. And the way this front post double crochet stitch works, it is beautiful. It makes a beautiful texture, but it also sort of pulls in the basket a little bit and helps with the shape. Okay, the napkins I have in there are 5 by 5 inches, I believe. I'll measure them again just to make sure. Let's see. No, they're 6.5 by 6.5. I think I said 5 by 5 on the video now that I think about it. But I thought that all of a sudden looks bigger. Those are 6.5 by 6.5 because the bottom of the basket is 6.5 by 6.5 and then the side is like 3 inches tall. So anyway, you can put any napkin you want to in there. Oh, B just rolled across the floor. I'm like, what was that? It must have been under my chair. Anywho, but they're super fun. I didn't add any buttons or ribbons or any of that to those. It's just, you know, just the basket itself. And I think they're super pretty. And I think they're elegant. And you can see that texture, how that plays. It's so pretty. I just love it. The texture. Isn't that pretty? I just really love it. And I'm going to be using these myself. I might give them to my kids later. I'm a mess. I know. I try to give away a ton of stuff. And I forgot to tell you all. Remember that I told you there was a sweet lady at my church that had gone through some surgeries and was still struggling with infection. I was going to give her my pocket shawl that I made from the Premier yarn that they sent me. I can't remember the name of that Premier yarn, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, Just Stitch. Or Stitch Please. No, it was Stitch Please. It was a light 3. It was pink and blue shades. Anywho, I took it to her on Sunday and wrapped it around her, and she loved it because it has the pockets, but she opted not to have her picture taken, so I don't have a picture for you, but she loved it. And also I found that on Sunday she doesn't have to have another surgery, so I'm really happy about that. Sweet, sweet lady. She's always cold. Every time I see her, she's like this cold. I'm like, she needs a shawl. Alrighty, so we've covered most things. I do want to tell you a little bit about what's going to be going on in the coming month. We're already, almost through November. We have another week in November. I do have, some Christmas patterns coming. I also have what I call gift patterns. Things that aren't really Christmas, but they make nice gifts. I have a Scooty pattern that I'm making with some of that beautiful yarn. That, remember I showed you the gray and yellow? We've got the testing all done with it. I just got to type up the pattern and have the pattern tested as far as, you know, my spelling and stuff. My punctuation's pretty good. It's my spelling. It's because I get too fast, and I instead of typing THE for the, I'll write TE, you know, stuff like that. So anyway, I got to get that all together. We also have another set of a hat and a cowl that you can use the same pattern for both. It's just changing stitches, and that makes a really nice gift because it's a set. We have that. I have some silly patterns. I also have some fun patterns, and Christmas, holiday things you can use for, you know, different days and different celebrations. And one thing to remember, in the past, I've gone like full boat, everything Christmas, and people were like, well, I love Christmas, but I'm getting a little tired of it, you know. And so I wanted to make sure I got some things that aren't just Christmas. So if you'll notice behind me over here, Posh Pete, the big elf, came for a visit, and he brought his girl, his dog, his puppy. Her name is Crystal. And those are both patterns that you can make on my YouTube channel. I have a playlist called Crochet Alongs, and I have one for Posh Pete, the Christmas elf, and one for Crystal, the Christmas. She's a puppy, actually, but in reality, you could change her ears and make her a bear or a bunny or a cat. So anyway, I have those. I was going through, we put up the small Christmas tree, and we bought one of those blow-up snowmen that is holding a little cardinal, which I just love snowmen. And then I found my Christmas dog that lights up, so we set them on the porch. And then the wind blew like crazy, so I had to tie them all down. We live in like a wind tunnel, I think. So I was hoping to be able to get the big Christmas tree up today. I know it's before Thanksgiving, but it is a huge tree, and it's really heavy. And my husband didn't get a chance to get it out yesterday, so hopefully we can get it out and get it up by Friday or Saturday, maybe Saturday, because I just love that tree. It's just a huge tree. It's got white flocking on it, and it's got some holly and some berries. And then all I do to decorate is I put a sparkle star on the top, and then I have a whole bunch of cardinal decorations, things people have given me or bought me, or ones that I picked up, and I just put that all on there. I don't put anything else. Oh, there's lights, of course, but I don't. Excuse me, my voice is dying on me. Anywho, I don't put any other ornaments on that tree. Okay, I have another tree that I do that I call like the yarny tree. It's all the yarny stuff. So anyway, I think by the time it's over, because I always have a ceramic Christmas tree also. So by the time Christmas gets here, I have about 5 Christmas trees up. I love Christmas. I can't help it. I love the Christmas lights. I love all of it. Like I said, I just love it. It's fun. I think it's a great time, you know, even if you celebrate other holidays besides Christmas, it's a great time just to get together with your family and your friends and just enjoy each other and appreciate each other. That's the way I look at it. So I think I have covered everything. I'm going to look through my notes. I feel like I forgot something. Yeah, that's my notes. Scratch it out. What I do is I write it all out in black ink, and then I scratch it out and change it into blue ink. And then when it gets a third read through, it gets red ink. That's the teacher in me coming out. Oh, Kim's friend already has her apartment decorated. That's awesome. I know that our neighbor across the street has this enormous Santa. It is so cute. I mean, it's tall. It's like, I don't know, 20 feet tall, maybe. I don't know if it's that tall. Yeah, maybe it is. It's adorable, but we got that wind come through and Santa was laying flat. But it's a blow up one, you know, so they probably just took the air out and laid it down because the lights were crazy. We do have a thing here in Yukon. It's called Yukon City Lights, I think, where you can drive through and it's absolutely gorgeous. But it is crowded. It started this last weekend. And it is super crowded. But you can drive through it, and see it. You don't have to get out of your car, which is really neat. So, anyway, I think my voice is dying on me. I've covered everything. We got it all in 30 minutes. How about that? All right, so don't forget, Sherry, you're the winner. Contact me. Get me so I can get your shipping address and email address and get this package out by Monday. So congratulations on that. And also be sure and go underneath this video, hit that link for Premier's sale. And when you go, it'll take you right to Premier and you'll see the Black Friday stuff right on the front of their website. And just go check out their yarns. Especially the Canyon yarns. I love the colors and the basics. So many great colors and so much great yarn. Okay, so I am going to let you go. I want you to have a terrific and wonderful Thanksgiving. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, because maybe, because it's American holiday, it's okay. Have a blessed week. Because even if it's not an official Thanksgiving day, there's always something to be thankful for. And I am thankful for all of you because I can't do any of this without all of you. All right, so I'll see you next week.